Close people are apparently feeling so good about the current economy that Americans quit their jobs in May at the fastest rate since 2001. Buzz 60 Johnny C. Taylor Jr., a human resources expert, is tackling your questions as part of a series for USA Today. Taylor is president and CEO of the Society for Human Resource Management, the world's largest HR professional society. The questions submitted by readers and Taylor's answers below have been edited for length and clarity. Last June, right out of college, I landed what I thought was the perfect job. Now that I've been there a little more than a year, I've learned all I can in this position. I'm ready to start job hunting. My mom keeps telling me it's too soon to change jobs. I disagree. Could you settle this argument for us? Anonymous Johnny C. Taylor Jr., moms are right most of the time. In this case, I may side with you, but only if you have done your homework. First jobs, or entry-level jobs, are less likely to be the dream job you mentioned, but they are a great starting place. They help you learn to become a professional and gain knowledge about your industry, workplace culture and working well with others. Gone are the days when a person stays with one employer for most of her career. Some experts say the average person will have 20 jobs over a working life. However, a year is considered the minimum tenure. Unless there's an unusual circumstance, staying in a job less than a year could signal to a potential future employer that you are a job hopper, unwilling to commit to a position and organization. How do you know it's time to consider a change? Use the ongoing feedback from your supervisor, consider what is said in your performance review, and make your own assessment of whether you are still growing in your role. If you like your job, feel challenged and rewarded and see opportunities for continued growth and advancement, there's no reason to leave just because you've been there a year. But if your work isn't motivating, there's no eventual opportunity to move up, or it's not the kind of work you want to do, then it might be time for a change. I've found in my jobs that the first year is one of learning. The second year is when you prove your worth. Can you perform the job well now that you understand what is required? Remember that work is a two-way street. Employees expect jobs that provide the potential for growth, while employers expect their employees to add significant value. Before you start looking for your next job, consider whether you have learned to do your job well. Have you brought value to the job and company? Have you proved through your work that you are ready for advancement? Before deciding to make a move, discuss with your manager whether there are opportunities within your current job to gain new skills or take on new responsibility. Is there reasonable expectation for more advanced or collaborative work? A possibility for mentorship or promotion that will further develop skills and offer growth? Company positions in line with your career direction are that dream job. After that conversation, you may decide there are reasons you want to stay with the company. When you do decide you are ready to leave your first job, be ready to prove your skills and explain why you determined there was no more opportunity in the position. So when a HR professional or recruiter asks, "Why are you leaving your position?" you'll have a good answer that shows you are not simply job hopping. More Ask HR. Ghosting a job applicant or a potential employer is unprofessional. More Ask HR is what you discuss with HR confidential. What are exit interviews for? More Ask HR. How can I get my company to start offering more interesting perks? More Ask HR. Employer policies of visible arm tattoos and breast milk production get questioned. Close. A record number of millennials are quitting their jobs because they don't want to be tied down, which essentially clears their schedule for more vacation time. Buzz 60's Sean Dowling has more. Buzz 60Q. I'm having health problems that have caused me to miss some days at work. I've shared the necessary details with my supervisor. A coworker, whom I've known for years, has asked me several times why I've missed work. I really want to share details with him. What's the best way to handle his questions without being rude? Anonymous Taylor. More than likely, your coworker is simply concerned about you and wants to offer his support. Even so, you should never feel obligated to share your health issues with a coworker. Remember also that coworkers can provide support, even though you may not want it at this time. The trick is to acknowledge your coworker's concern, while also keeping him and others out of your personal business. To politely handle questions without discouraging others from wanting to help you, try saying something like, "I appreciate your concern. We've known each other for a long time, but I am not ready to discuss my situation with anyone right now. I hope you understand. Thank you for respecting my privacy." Be honest, brief and polite. Then change the subject and move on. Close. You could work for Amazon in your PJs. USA Today read or share this story. https://usat.ly/2mahio6